Hey everyone, it's Lovestar. Welcome back to my channel. I have a very exciting video for you guys today because I finally finished my sketchbook, which means it's time for a sketchbook tour. So since I'm a digital illustrator primarily, I haven't had a sketchbook in a very long time. The last one that I was actively working on was back in high school, which was a few years ago now. And since I finished that sketchbook, I honestly just kind of stopped sketching. I thought that I was just not really super interested in sketchbooking anymore, and I just didn't have a sketchbook. But a few months ago, I actually did pick one up again, my favorite type of sketchbook, which is a moleskin, and safe to say I fell right back in love with sketchbooking. It honestly became such an amazing outlet for me to just draw a little bit more regularly since I can't always be drawing digitally. So this really helped me keep up my drawing habits on a more regular basis, which is awesome. So I'm going to show you guys everything that is in here, and this is what it looks like. The thickness of the actual pages, which is like the best part about completing a sketchbook, is seeing this. I love this. So yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys my sketchbook. This is the cover. I have some stickers here. This one is one of my merch stickers, which is my website button, Lovestar K. You can get this on my website or my Etsy, and a little love heart, which is also my sticker. And then some other random ones, like a strawberry and a pusheen. So let's check it out. All right, let's flip to the intro. So usually I never really draw anything on the first page, and I just try to fill it out with other random stuff. So this time I put some collage over here with some random things and like a picture of me that is more or less recent, so that I kind of know what I look like at the time of making this sketchbook. And then I have some information in case the sketchbook gets lost, and a totally real dollar value reward, and some of my interests at the time. I thought this would be kind of fun to do just because I think it's nice to see like where you were at in life during your sketchbook, right? It's cool. And then we have the start and finish date, which is I started this on June 8th, 2025. Finished it November 14, 2025. By the way, you like the hot dog? I like the hot dog. Let's turn the page and see what the actual first drawing is. Okay, surprise. The first page, technically this is not a drawing. This is a picture of V from Cyberpunk 2027. 2077. What? 2027? 2077. Oh my god. I don't know. I just wanted to put this here for some reason. So yeah. And then the actual drawing is this, which is my character Akane. Akane is one of my favorite OCs of all time. And honestly, guys, this is so funny because from this point, I have not been drawing traditionally for a very long time, so I was super rusty, and it shows because I really don't like how this turned out. It's so weird looking to me, but you know what? It's okay. It's a cute welcome page and it has Akane on it, so it works. Anyways, the next page we have my OC Alan, who is currently kind of beat up and like bleeding on his face. He needs to clean up. But yeah, just a really simple sketch of him. And then over here we have my character Papaya, and she's saying working hard or hardly working. Just wanted to do something a little bit more half body-ish, so I wasn't always doing portraits because this sketchbook is much smaller than the size that I'm used to working in. So it was like it's very hard to draw like full bodies in it. That's what I'll say. It was very hard to draw any full bodies in it, so I really tried to push myself here. Anyways, next page. This one's cool. I like this one a lot. This is my character Einar, and he's surrounded by binary because why not? I don't know. And then we have my Kyocera 902KC, which is my flip phone that I use. That's my phone. I still use it if you're wondering. So yeah, put some like little printout thingies here, like little banners that are like Sanrio themed, I guess. And then there's like a little weird cat and another little weird cat. So yeah, kind of cool. And 727 when you see it. Oh my god. Next page. Okay, this one is super like, dude, this is Akane again, and like compare it to this. Dude. It's not just me, right? Like the difference is pretty clear. Like I really needed a few pages to warm up. This I love. I love how this turned out so much. I think it looks so cute, and it has like a little bit more of an interesting angle, and I just love how her eyes turned out, and I like this highlighter background that I did with the yellow. It looks pretty cyberpunk, if I do say so myself. Anyways, on this side we actually have the Dreamwalkers, my OC band. So we have Akane again. She's in this sketchbook a lot. Victor and Gianni, and they're just cute little chibis. They're so adorable. I love how they turned out. And yeah, just I wanted to draw some other like chibi style like kawaii things, so I drew a donut. This is what are these called? Mega Mune something? Little cupcake cat, pusheen, And what are these called? I forgot. Yeah, just a cute little kawaii page, and look at this cupcake. I love this cupcake. Next is a little like full spread sort of thing, right? Of my character Marina. She is a android, like she's a robot. I just wanted to draw her being robotic, I guess. So here she's like connected to some wires and she's like pulling on her hair for some reason. I don't know. I thought it was a cool little pose. And then we have her just kind of staring off into the distance. So yeah, this is kind of more of like a like Cybercore type of page. It's a little bit more like futuristic, not super cyberpunk though. And I remember listening to like a drum and bass mix while I was playing, or when I was drawing this. So yeah, very blue themed. So here we have my OC Luca, and this is a random girl that I saw on Pinterest, and this was like a really cool painting that I saw. It was a collab drawing for Doki Doki, and I really loved how the girl looks. I wanted to recreate her, so this is like a recreation drawing. And then we have my OC Z. Oh my gosh, I love how this one turned out so much. I referenced like this really cool photo of a guy for it, and I was like, oh, I want to draw Z as that guy. So I did. I think it turned out super cool, and I love the little samurai logo here. So yeah, very cool. This page is more of a like collage sort of thing. I don't know, it's not much of a drawing. I was just kind of messing around with things, but I basically like drew the moon phases and then I cut them out and pasted them onto this page. And then I wrote the lyrics to Never Fade Away by Samurai because I think I was probably listening to that song at the time, so I just wanted to write out the lyrics. So yeah, it's a very, very good song. Then we have this cute little cat who kind of reminds me of Chloe, my cat, but it's not. It's actually a cat that I saw online and I decided to draw it. And then it says, Friday, yeah! And there's like some other cute little things and some eyes. Sweet, I like this sweet. And then we have, this is my OC Duramon, who I am currently trying to redesign, but I really love her design here. Like, I think she looks super cool. So yeah, Duramon, awesome. Little bit kind of like, she kind of gives me Blam vibes. Here we have, oh my god, Johnny Silverhand from Cyberpunk 2077. What a surprise. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we have Johnny here. I drew him like kind of silly here with the :3, and then I wanted to draw him more like actual, like he looks good sort of thing. So I drew him here again. And yeah, just a Johnny spread because I love Johnny from Cyberpunk. And then we have my OCs. These are my newest OCs at the time of this sketchbook and still because I haven't made any more, but oh my god, I love these two so much. They're seriously, I love them so much. So this is Trinity and this is Hunter Memphis Jr., or you can call him Memphis for short. So Trinity and Memphis, yeah, I definitely plan on making some videos about them in the future that I'm working on, but I need to like draw them digitally together, which I haven't had the time to do. So anyways, this is just them. It's kind of like a weird page because this is like colored and this is not. And also, Memphis is like slightly too big compared to Trinity because I drew this at like 2 different times. It's a bit of a weird page, but I think it looks pretty cool anyway. Here we have Marina again. She's looking a little bit more cute here, a little bit more stylized. And then we have just kind of a random page. We have Juno, my little Aftonspad of alien, who I actually have here. So yeah, I just wanted to draw her. And then some like random little doodles and chibis. I don't know, this didn't turn out super nice, but we have a little Pusheen tag. Hi guys, this is a bit of a intermission because I forgot to show this page. I literally just like flipped right through it and I didn't notice. So we have my OC Cherry here, and she has like some cool headphones on and she has a little lollipop, and I really like the red and pink color scheme here. Yeah, so I like this drawing. I think it turned out pretty good. And then over here we have something a little bit different. We have a tree and some song lyrics. This says Nu står jag här ensam igen. So yeah, this is the like a little drawing I did based on one of my favorite songs, which is Psykopaten by Asta Kask, and it means now I'm standing here alone again. But yeah, anyway. So next, this one is like a landscape. So we have, this is supposed to be a cyber deck. So I saw this picture of a cyber deck online, and I have a pretty big interest in cyber decks because I think they're awesome. I would love to build one myself, honestly. But yeah, this one looks super cool, and I just love how there was like papers and books under it and stuff. So yeah. And then this is actually just a collage of stickers that I have because I wanted to remove some stickers off of my other belongings, and I just wanted to put them here instead of throwing them away. So this is literally just stickers. Found my old favorite writing pencil. Nice. And this is actually the what's it called? It's like the little thing that they wrap around cassettes. This is for my Punk cassette, so I wanted to put it here. Next this is Maddie Dragsbeck, who is a YouTuber who I really love. She is such an awesome YouTuber, and this is a little photo of her. Yeah, she's super cool. I was like watching her a lot at the time, so I wanted to draw her. This is just a very quick doodle. I honestly wish I did a better job at it, but I probably should draw it bigger if I wanted. Anyways, doesn't matter. Yeah, little Maddie drawing, and then we have my OC Gianni, who's wearing glasses and has his hair tied up, which is pretty cute, and then a little Nyang cat drawing that I did, and then a real Nyang cat. And this is very different, like vibes wise, but here we have I put like this piece of book, what the frick, a book page, and then I drew some stuff over it, and then I put this cool picture on top that says, "Look at you, hacker, a pathetic creature of meat and bone. How can you challenge a perfect immortal machine?" I think it sounds super cool. Next is, oh my gosh, this is probably one of my favorite pages. This one turned out super well in my opinion. We have Dunam on here, and you can actually see some like cyberware that she has. This is actually how she is born. Like, it's not cyberware, it's just how she is, because she's a very interesting species called Data Mechanica. Oh, which it says right here. Then we have this little cool thing I found on Pinterest. I'm not sure what this is from, but I just think it looks super cool. And then I drew Trinity again, and she looks awesome. Look at her little hair thingies. It's supposed to be like a ribbon cable. And oh my god, this is so funny to look at. Okay, so the reason I wrote this is because I was watching a WHILEEE stream, and she was just announcing on stream the track list for her band Mad Routine's new EP, Pool Party. So she was just then announcing all the names of the songs, and she was like, somebody better write this down or something. And I was like, I literally grabbed my sketchbook and I wrote it down because I was so excited. So we have Trip, Motivation, 99, Let Me Down, Facade, Catacomb, and Midnight. And I remember thinking to myself, I wonder after I actually hear these songs, because they weren't released yet, I wonder which ones are going to be my favorite. I remember kind of being drawn to 99 just because I liked the word 99, or I guess the numbers 99. And it actually ended up being one of my favorite songs. Motivation and 99 are my two favorite from the EP. So yeah, super cool. I love that there's like a meaning behind that there, bit of a backstory. We also have some heart glitter here, if you can see. By the way, if you're wondering why the pages are shiny, it's because I put tape over them to laminate them, because I don't want them to smudge or get worn over time, or sometimes I like stick things in them and I don't want them to fall off, like the glitter I put. So I usually, on most of these pages, I put a layer of tape to kind of laminate them. So next is another Trinity drawing. This one is kind of like weird looking. I don't know, I don't like it so much, but we have like this weird little thing that I added, and some more star glitter, which you're gonna see a lot of because I love how it looks. And then we have like this random thing, I don't know, I have like a sushi card here from a sushi place. This is Ciego de Amor, which is a song that I was listening to at the time by Aventura. And then over here we have this little just a doodle of my character Peyton, who looks kind of weird here, just kind of a random collage page, I don't know. Next we have, so this is my OC Neptune, which I really don't like how this looks. I think it looks really bad, but it's okay. And then we have the cassette thing, what's it called? The same thing that I was talking about earlier, but for my Mad Routine in a mood cassette. So I put it here. And then we have a little fan art of Vila/Vanessa from Mad Routine. And then on the other side, we have Cole/My City Glory from Mad Routine. And it says city here, a little sticker. This is a really cool page. I like this one a lot. This is my OC Gianni, and I wanted to draw him being kind of more like edgy, more like scene kid vibe. So yeah, it says burn it, because he's pretty punk like that, I guess. But yeah, I really like how this page turned out. I love how like bright it is because I used like a pink highlighter, so it's very fluorescent. Next, oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite pages as well. This is a Matrix themed collage, because if you guys don't know, The Matrix is my all-time favorite movie of all time. Oh my god, I love The Matrix so much, and I am so, like, I love this little monologue that Morpheus does within the movie. I think about it all the time. I love, like, saying it, so I decided to make a little collage inspired by The Matrix and put this monologue as kind of the center of it. So we have, like, some of the Matrix backgrounds. We have some, like, cool old tech, little flip phones. This is the, I think this is the Nokia that shows up in the Matrix movie. And we have Neo and Trinity, and yes, my OC Trinity is like a reference to Trinity from the Matrix. Next, we have my OCs Kenzo and Alan. So they're part of a group in my OC world, my OC universe, called the Black Diamonds, and I didn't have enough space for the S. So it just says Black Diamond. Damn it. But anyways, yeah, this is just them having a smoke break together. I don't know. Then we have Marina again. I actually drew a lot of Marina in the sketchbook. I don't know why. But yeah, this is supposed to be a very scene inspired page because Marina is a scene girl. So yeah, just very, very bright and colorful. It's kind of funny because this is like so serious and black and white and they're like in suits. And then it's Marina. It's just a very interesting juxtaposition. This page is of my persona, Zvezda. I don't really like how these drawings turned out, honestly, but it's okay. Anyways, it looks kind of cool still. I like kind of the overall layout of it. And then we have this cute little glorp cat and this eyeball with karoshi implants inside of it, which is super cool. We have this cute little graphic. I have no idea what this is from, but it says, "It wasn't puberty, it was gamma radiation." And then there's just like this silly cat. But yeah, just a silly little page. Next is, okay, this is another like horizontal one. So this is Trinity, Zvezda, Dima, and Memphis. So these four are all kind of like a little group. They do a lot of gigs together. So they're kind of like a hacker slash merc group, I suppose. Yeah, they're basically just a bunch of punks that are working together. And I imagine them being at like some sort of bar and they're just talking at a table and then someone approaches them and they all turn to look at them. So that's the kind of the perspective. This was a super difficult page to do because I had to draw 4 freaking people. I remember it was such a challenge, but I was so happy that I finished it and like I was so proud of myself. So yeah, I like how it turned out. It's obviously kind of rough, but I think it was a cool challenge and I'm proud of myself anyway. And then on this page is just another random collage. So yeah, I don't know, just random stuff. Next is a kind of silly page. We have, this is supposed to be a redesign of a really old OC that I had back in the day. His name is Ryun. And I tried to draw him as like a what are they called? Kimonos? Kimomimi? I don't remember. But yeah, one of those two. He's supposed to be like a tiger. So I think he looks super cute. I totally want to do something with this character now because I love this design. And then we have over here, we have Kenzo and my character Exo. So Kenzo and Exo, they kind of hate each other. Let's just say that. This is like something I saw online. It was like a draw your character sort of thing. So I was like, okay, this is literally them. This is like little tiny Exo being squeezed to death by Kenzo. And I think it's really funny. And then over here we have my OC Akane and she is just partying here. I don't know. I wanted to draw her like looking kind of tipsy, holding a bottle of some sort of drink. But yeah, just a cute little drawing of Akane. Over here is some like notes I have about my OC Papaya because I'm trying to redesign her kind of. And then I drew Ryun here and Papaya, but like I need to change her design again because I don't like it. This is supposed to be my OC Peyton, but I don't like how I drew them here. So like this is not how they're supposed to look like. I'll show you guys what they're supposed to look like. It's not like this. They look kind of weird here, but it's okay. Okay, this is a really interesting page because it is a collection of all of the music genres that I have listened to within the past 20 years that I've been alive. I don't remember exactly why I decided to do this. I don't remember what inspired me to do this, but I think it was because I was making my music taste video where I basically talked about all of my music taste and like the whole history of what I have listened to all my life. And I guess that inspired me to just write it all out and make this sort of like visual representation of it. So we have some cassette tapes and cassette player and my headphones. And then we have my 20 years of genres from 2004 to 2025. So we have literally all of the ones that I could think of. You can read this if you're curious, or you can watch the video if you're really, really curious. But yeah, I really love this page. I think it looks really cool, and I love that it has like such a, you know, personal meaning to me. Next is of my character Mercedes. I have not drawn her in a while, ever since I redesigned her. But I love her design. I think she's super cool. She has like this awesome side shave and like these cool little like implants and piercings and like a little star tattoo on her eye, which is super cool. Then we have like a little post-it note of one of my Minecraft skins that I decided to draw. And then we have Neptune, little side profile of her, and we have my OC Nico. Kind of a green theme, which is fun. I like that there's just like green on the 2 corners here. We have my OC Danny, who I'm also kind of redesigning here, so he looks a little bit different. And then my OC Dima again, just a little side profile of him. Oh my god, it says here, Dima, always in a good mood somehow, must be drugs. That is not... I swear that's a joke. Anyways, then we have Trinity again. I really love how this one turned out, actually. I think she looks super pretty here. And then we have the other side of the Q-Punk cassette thing. that I was talking about. And then we have, you know, I keep that motherfucking thing on me. Also, look at this little thing. Do you like it? I love this. I love this little face. Next is probably one of my least favorite pages in the whole sketchbook. This honestly just did not turn out how I wanted to. Oh my gosh. First of all, I was trying to draw Memphis on this side and it just like ended up looking really weird. I don't know. I was having a hard time drawing him. And then over here, I was trying to draw Danny, but it wasn't working. He looked so stupid, so I covered his stupid face with a tomato and I scribbled him out. And we have some random stamps of a school bus. So yeah, kind of a fail page, but oh well. On the other hand, this next page I love. This is probably one of my all-time favorite pages in the sketchbook as well. I have like a few favorites obviously, but this is definitely one of them. Like, look at the layout. Look at it. This is like, oh, gorgeous. So we have my OCA Nod here. He is just chilling, I suppose. We have a little flip phone here. This is a really cool picture I saw on Pinterest that I wanted to put here. And then we have my OC Luca, and she looks so cute here. I love her little glasses that I added. And then we have Victor. This is supposed to be his like cyberware on his back, which is super cool. And yeah, we have a CD player here and a little Nokia sort of thing that says poop for some reason. But yeah, I love this page. I think it looks super cute, just super, super awesome. Next, so this is me trying to redesign Papaya again. I kind of like how she looks here, but I don't know, I'm still working out her design. We have this little like My Melody and Karomi thing that I have. Memphis again, because I needed to try to redraw him because I was so unhappy with the last one. I like how this looks. I think he looks cool here, but wait till you see. Wait till you see the one page. I will tell you when we get there. You are going to love it, I swear. Anyways, yeah. I like how this page looks. I think it's pretty cool. And I like the little like lines I did here. Next is a random kind of like scene girl. I just saw this picture online of this really pretty girl and I decided to draw her. And we have a little Pusheen and a little Domo and then a random eyeball. And then this is kind of more of like a creepy girl. Just being creepy, and yeah, I don't know. I also drew these like birch trees, which I thought turned out really pretty. Next is a special page. This is to commemorate when I received my Mad Routine pool party merch, like my cassette tape, and they sent me like so many other little things, which I was so freaking like just so over the moon about. So I just wanted to put some of the stuff that I got here. I drew some like random Mad Routine themed objects that I saw like throughout their pictures and, you know, all that sort of stuff. And then we have Cole's name tag from the Trip music video because I got like a little copy of one. And then it says, do you like to have fun at the pool? And then I have this little collage. This is the date that I got my merch, except it's obviously not 99. But yeah, and then if I flip it open, I got a little thank you note, but I'm not gonna read it out loud because it's a little secret. But yeah, we have this really awesome like paper that they used. I love it so much. But yeah. Oh my god, wait, I think I missed this page too. Dude, okay. I don't know why I missed so many pages. Like what? Okay. Anyways, so this one here is a random anime girl. I really like how this little like like this little plant thing that turned out. Like, look how pretty. And then we have a random furry looking character that's saying meow. And then Kotono. I'm not sure what this is from, but I think it's just a name that I liked and I wrote it down. I might use it for like for a future OC or something. I like it. This is a little drawing I did kind of inspired by my Cyberpunk V character, and it just says find yourself because I think I was looking at some graphic online and it said that there, so I just wrote it. But yeah, I kind of don't like how this turned out because I don't know, it was just kind of hard to draw a full body in this tiny little page. But yeah, anyways. Next, okay, we have some more horizontal drawings. So this one is of Duromon and Cherry. These two are like, they're girlies, and they're just standing behind, like in front of a city horizon sort of thing. What is it called? Oh my god, I don't remember. Whatever. And they're sharing a little lighter. I think it's such a cute picture. And on this side, I love this drawing. I think it turned out so well. This is Anod. He's walking down a street, he's crossing the crosswalk, and he's holding a flip phone, and he's just so awesome. I remember drawing him with his flip phone before I had a flip phone, and I was like, oh my god, he's so cool. And now he is literally me. Like, guys, he is literally me. And look, I even drew like the freaking city background, which I was so proud of myself for. It's just awesome. Next, this is kind of random. I drew my character Alex here, who looks kind of sad, and I was just in a bad mood, so I just wrote like tired, and I drew Alex kind of looking tired. So yeah, and then this is supposed to be inspired by Life is Strange, like Maxine Caulfield's journal. thing. Like, yeah, because she always like does random doodles and stuff. So this was like directly inspired by that. And then I also just wanted to draw Maxine Caulfield, and look how cute she is. And there's a little Pusheen. Next is of my character Dima, and this is a full body, finally a full body. And he is just wearing his awesome little outfit. I love this outfit so much. I love it. I think it's so cute. And then I have this awesome leopard print background. I think it looks freaking sick. So yeah, and then we have my OC Luca again, and she's eating a strawberry. Funny enough, these two are exes. They kind of like, Luca hates Dima, but I didn't even think about that. I just thought of that I drew them next to each other, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I like how this turned out. I love the like green and the pink. Next is my OC Neptune. Yeah, this is just kind of her, I don't know, she has a cool hat on. Not much to say about it. This was a random girl that I drew, and I gave her pink hair. She does not actually have pink hair. This is a little bit random. This is a Happy Guest thing for Minecraft. Like, I was trying to draw some concept art of like a Happy Guest sanctuary, and it's supposed to be like 2 floating islands, and these are the little Happy Guests. They're so cute. And this is the page that I was talking about with Memphis and Trinity, of course. Oh my god, this is probably one of my favorites of all time in the whole sketchbook as well. One of my favorite pages. So this is literally just them chilling together. I guess they're like lying down, maybe? I don't know. It's supposed to actually be like vertical, but I guess you can see them a little bit better when it's horizontal. They both look a little bit like they're on something, honestly. Like, especially Memphis. But yeah, it's just them hanging out together, I suppose. It's kind of nice because these two they don't really have like the greatest relationship with each other, but it's just nice, you know, they can spend some like more normal time together and not at each other's throats all the time, which they typically are. Anyways, I just love how this turned out. I seriously just cooked with this. Like, Trinity looks perfect. Memphis looks perfect. Like, I'm so freaking pleased with this. Anyways, we're getting close to the end here. We only have a few more pages left, so let's take a look. Oh my god. Okay, I really don't know. I do not know how to explain this. Basically, but yeah, we have my OCs, Neptune and Marina, and they're girlfriends, so they're kissing. Yeah, this looks kind of funny being next to this, but it was not on purpose. All right, so this is officially like the last pages of the sketchbook, and I really love how this turned out. I think it's super cool. I drew a little side profile. This is just a random character. It's not supposed to be anyone in particular, but I really like how it turned out. I think it's super cool. And then we have this like metamorphosis sort of thing. I don't know. It's kind of cool for it to be the final page technically, because I don't know, it's supposed to be like the butterfly is expanding or something. I don't know. These are butterflies that I drew a very long time ago, and I just decided to paste them in here. But yeah, I'm very happy with how these 2 pages look together. And then finally, we have this, which is like the actual end of the whole book. So this is not even like a page. This is like the folder you get at the end of the moleskins. But I just decided to draw something here anyway. So I drew this. This is my character Z again, as you may remember from earlier. And he is just holding his 2 guns and shooting. That's it. It's inspired by the song Two to the Chest by Skeller, which, oh my god, if you've not heard that song, dude, Two to the Chest is so freaking good. Oh my god. So yeah, that is the end, which I really like how this turned out as well. I think it's pretty like dynamic, and I like kind of the composition, I suppose. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good way to end off the sketchbook, and that is it. So after all these months, it is finally done, and I am so freaking proud. I'm just so pleased with the sketchbook. I love how it turned out. It is definitely my best work in terms of sketchbooks ever. I definitely beat the last one by like a landslide. Like, this is just so much better. So yeah, let me know what was your guys' favorite page, because I'd love to know, honestly. I'm very curious. So yeah, do let me know. Well, that is it. Basically, I'm just gonna close this, and now it is officially done. It's just gonna sit on my desk, and I can look at it proudly for the next few months, and then maybe, I guess I'll pick up a new moleskin and I'll make a new sketchbook. Yeah, I'm gonna do another one for sure, because this was so much fun. Thank you so much for watching my sketchbook tour. I hope this was inspiring or helpful to you in any way. Maybe you need some inspiration for your own sketchbooks. Honestly, I mainly just draw my OCs, and whenever I'm like, oh, I haven't drawn this OC in a while, I should draw them, I just do in my sketchbook. And it's really nice because sometimes I go so long without drawing my characters because it takes so much more time to draw them digitally than it does on like paper. So it's really nice to have a sketchbook because then I can just, you know, draw my OCs more regularly. And like, yeah, it's awesome. I really enjoyed it. So anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to leave this video a like if you want to see more like this in the future. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!